Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Software Spotlight video series, where every week we introduce to you a new function, feature, application, extension, software, processes, something that's going to enhance your day-to-day digital marketing performance. And today we have something that's very special for you guys. The thing that we're going to be introducing to you today pretty much applies to every single person out there. Whether it is a webmaster, whether you are a marketing manager, a business owner, this is going to be an amazing technique on how to really enhance your marketing activity. So completely focused on the area of content creation, okay, and content marketing. Now, as we know, creating good content actually takes a good amount of time, right? You could spend, a couple of hours up to more creating good content, whether that is 500 words, 1,000 words, 1,500 words, regardless of the topic, right? Good content does take time to create. Now, if you are short of time or you're short of resources, especially for those that are in the small to medium space, right? You might not have the time to create 2 or 3 blog posts every week, right, or pieces of content on a regular basis, okay, or you might not have the resources to do so. So what we're going to be teaching you today is something that's going to be really amazing, okay. So we are going to teach you how to write like Superman, okay. So as you know, with Superman, he can read very fast, he can fly very fast, right? And so I'm going to teach you how to actually write very fast. Now, you might have the question, okay, so how fast are you talking about, Cheech? We are talking about 1,000 words in 6 minutes, okay? So that is like, whoa, that is crazy. That's a lot of words, right? Like, that is totally impossible. Yes, impossible for a human being, but not for Superman. And that is who you are. So we're going to teach you how to do that. We're going to teach you the steps, right? And the best thing of all is that it is completely free, meaning that in no part of this process do you actually need to pay for a subscription or pay for a platform, okay? So absolutely free. So let's just get straight into it, and yeah, let's just have a look and see how this actually works, okay? How we're gonna get 1,000 words in 6 minutes. Okay, so the very first step is to make sure that you have a video file of you talking about that blog post or landing page. So this is definitely not started off as a writing. So you won't actually be doing any writing at the start, right? Or typing at the start. So what you want to do is you want to still prepare your piece of landing page text or your blog post text or your content, right? Prepare your talking points, and then instead of typing it, you actually talk about it in a video, okay? Now that video, it may or may not have pictures or moving pictures or video. It doesn't matter, right? As long as it has the audio that's attached to it, okay? So you go through and you talk about it as if you were almost dictating the blog post content that you are going to create. Okay, makes sense? So for example, if you're introducing a new software or a new process, right, then you want to be going through, okay, so what is the process? Why is it important? How does it help with marketing or your particular business services or products? And then go about actually talking through it. Okay, so number one, you get a video file of you audibly or verbally actually talking about the text that you want written. Okay, that's number one. Now, number two is to actually upload that or video file, right, into YouTube. Okay, so again, YouTube, you can create a free account, right? Very easy. So what you want to do is you want to do that, create a free account, and then upload your video, and then you want to actually publish it. Okay, so if you don't have a video that is public worthy, meaning that it's just a audio video with no pictures or videos, then you can actually make that video unlisted so that it won't show up in the public domain, but you still have access to it with a video URL. Okay, fantastic. We have an example here. So as you know, we do produce these software spotlight videos every week, right? So this is the one that's been produced recently, how to generate an XML sitemap quickly, easily, and for free, right? So let's just use this as an example to create the amount of text, right, that is actually from this video. So we never actually written any of this text that is from this video ever before. So let's assume that we want to actually extract the text from here and actually put it into a Word document and actually eventually create a blog post about it, okay, or a landing page about it. So now you have this, right? You have to go into a website, and this is a special one, okay? This is the next step, right? Is to actually go onto a website called DIY Captions, okay? So, for example, DIY Captions, it looks like a really basic website, like really basic text, but what it does is definitely not basic at all and very effective. So what you want to do is you want to go copy, paste, go to DIY Captions, paste in the URL, right, that you actually want to extract the text from, and he'll go, okay? So if it's actually a very, say, if it's a basic video where there is no captions placed by YouTube, right, then typically what you do is do English auto-generated, okay? So that's the text that is generated by YouTube. Now, there are some other, I guess, examples out there. Say, for example, this SEO for Startups in under 10 minutes, where you actually have much more different languages available, and a lot of these are actually created by the company, so they actually transcribed it, make sure that's pretty, and then they uploaded it, okay? But that actually is not part of this process, because we actually don't have the content. We actually want to create the content, okay? So you want to go through that, right? And then now you have this English generated part, right? Auto-generated, you click on that, okay? And then it will bring up with you with a page, and this is where the magic happens, okay? So within 5 seconds, right, you'll be able to actually get all the text that was spoken on that page, which is actually pretty amazing, okay? So that's actually where the really magic happens. Here it loads up, there you go, boom, 4,772 characters, right? And it's all here, right? Every word that's spoken, okay? So what you can do with this now, you can actually get this and you can do literally whatever you want with it. Bring it back to Word doc. Yes, this is where you start to actually type and to edit, right? So the editing may take, you know, a few minutes here and there, but essentially we created, pretty much a thousand words almost, right, within 6 minutes. So the video was about 5 minutes, and it takes about a minute to actually run that program, okay? So this is a huge advantage. Like, you know, for one to actually type all this out, right, would have taken a very long time to do. With this, right, yes, there may be some slight errors into it, and that can be fixed by making sure that when you record the video that the voice is clear, right, and you are very articulated. You actually pronounce each word slowly and carefully, right, which will help with the quality when they actually do that auto generation. But bar none, right, there is no doubt that this is a superman, superhuman way to actually really create content. And if you do this going forward, right, then you can easily create multiple pieces of content every week. Okay, so this is a big one to start off for February 2019. I hope you enjoyed it, right? Please use it. It is really quite amazing. Drop your comments below and tell us your feedback and how it has changed things. And yeah, thanks for watching. And again, we will see you next week. Thanks.